taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First carry for the All-Pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And this will be a Packers first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
And the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
3rd and 6 yards to go.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Love.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
First down.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. Taken down at the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Love now. A short throw to Musgrave.
What a methodical drive. This is turning out to be that time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Here's Jacobs.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now Love. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Josh Jacobs, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Trey Smack now for the extra point.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score. Packers 7, Buccaneers 0.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at the 31-yard line.
Here's Bucky Irving for the first time.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
On the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. Steps away to his left. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Mayfield going to switch things up here. Second and 9 now. The pass is caught by Cade Otton.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They'll try and run here with Irving. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. The Bucs at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Bucs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Irving.
And he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. He's going to launch this deep for Watson, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Throwing, Love. And he is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st down, Green Bay.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here we go on 4th down. Ooh, with a juke.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Firing quickly out wide is Love. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Good reaction instructions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Love looking to throw it. They'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bucs 17-yard line.
33, yellow.
To throw now. Here's Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. The gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
You could see that this quarterback recognized the blitz before the ball was even snapped. So he just dumped it off to his check down and let him pick up a few for the 1st down.
Jacobs, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 7-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And they'll send the slot in motion left. Love, this is 3rd and goal. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
The blitz doesn't always have to get home to be effective. They knew the offense had a long way to go to pick up the 1st down, so they forced the ball out quick and then rallied to the football to force 4th down.
Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. On his tray smack now for the Packer field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Baker going to give it to Irving. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Mayfield to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Love from the gun. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Love. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Here we go, back.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordan Love as the first half is winding down.
And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Smack now for the PAT.
He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Packers 17, Buccaneers 0. Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
By Evan Williams.
2nd and 10.
To throw, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Well, the incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Final play of the half, Mayfield.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Inside the 20. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Buccaneers 7. McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Love. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A run up the middle with Irving. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Here's Mayfield.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Back at the 17-yard line.
Point it right.
Throwing, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After the made field goal, here's McLaughlin back out there to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out. And the Bucs are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Mayfield now from the 50. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now Mayfield. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Bucs trying on 4th down but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul, but the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Lloyd, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Love now. That's taken in by Golden. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Jacobs going to try the middle. 5 yards is the tally on first down. It brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Number 7. Yellow, 43.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring out 4th down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Double them up here. That makes our score 20-10.
So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown in this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also in letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Mayfield down. Flush to his right.
He's got Otten.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Mayfield looks to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be fourth down. Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's first and 10. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. They work now on second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
From the gun, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Mayfield. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now second and 9. Baker changing the play at the line.
Brings up second and 9 at the Packers' 18-yard line.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
It's a loss of 6.
The Bucs on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 15. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, breaking into field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Love.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And that one off the mark, a little late with the throw.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Here's Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with a minute 15 left to go in the second half.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His third field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
Their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Baker.
Being chased out left.
That's caught. Emeka Buka dances by him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is, because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory.
Get ready. Yo, Preem, give me that turnaround.